Greetings guys, my name is Mr Pauline. So today I'm gonna be talking about VID most tricky questions. So this is one of the questions that I just picked out. So in the next set of videos, I'm gonna be talking about these VID most tricky questions. Now these are questions that do get a lot of people confused, so especially my students. So I thought I should just do these videos so that I'll try to help them and try to understand these things. Okay, so what I have here, I have a question, but before I get into this question, I want to talk about something very special, like something very important, something that I think and I believe will help a lot of people. So we are talking about the VID computerized pretest, right? So these are pretests that are designed to assess your readiness for the final exam. Now let's say you want to go right, but you're not sure if you're going to pass. So now what if I can give you something that that directly translates to something that you find at VID? It's a test that will mimic something that you find at VID. Okay, so we got about 10 computerized VID tests that we have, and if you WhatsApp us on the number on the screen there, we'll send you those tests. So I have a small audio that I just received from one of our students, one of the customers that we gave this VID computerized pretest, and they were so excited. They said all the questions that we gave them, they found them exactly like that in the exam. So I don't want you to take it from my own mouth. I want you to listen to her and see what she says, right? So I'm gonna play that audio in a bit. Okay, so here it is. Listen to this.
Thank you so much. I truly appreciate. Thank you so much, Pauline. All your questions that were there, they were also just as they are. Panda question, yeah, we are in new one. Like the questions were there as they are. Thanks a lot.
Okay, now that you have listened to the audio and you know that these things actually help, so let's put this matter to rest. Let's get back to our question. So the question asks, what is the speed limit? So I have here a sign, I have here an 8. As you can see, this one is what we call a regulatory sign. Why? Because we have a circle, right? Inside the circle is an 8. Obviously an 8 is a speed limit. Okay, so what is the speed limit? But this sign is quite peculiar in that we also have this general limit 60. Now most of my students, they think that this sign means that your speed limit should be 60 and 80. It should be between 60 and 80. So they always choose this option, right? They know that it's not 60 kilometers per hour, but they don't seem to choose the 80 kilometers per hour, right? So I'm going to be explaining to you, and I'm going to be explaining why it is 80 kilometers per hour and why it is not 60 and 80 kilometers per hour. Now it all comes back to our classes of road signs and signals, right? So we can see that the 80 is inside a circle, and what we say that a circle is a regulatory sign. So obviously your speed is being regulated there. That's one thing that you need to know. Your speed is being regulated. So it means that, so this 8 inside the red circle means that your speed is being regulated. You should not travel above 80 kilometers per hour. Now what about this general limit 60? Now as you can notice that this one is what is in a rectangle, and a rectangle is in an informative sign, and rectangle is a signal of an informative sign. And what does an informative sign do? An informative sign informs the driver, so it does not necessarily regulate things. Okay, so you will be just be informed that, you know what, at this road you can travel at 60 kilometers per hour, but don't exceed 80. So what's your speed limit there? Now if I give you my car and I say I want you to travel at 60 kilometers per hour, but don't exceed 80, which speed limit have I given you there? I've given you the 80 kilometers speed limit. So that's one of the things that you need to know. Remember, it all comes down to the road rules and signals. So do you know the road rules and signals? Do you know the 5 classes of road rules and signals that we have in Zimbabwe? Remember, we have the danger warning sign, the regulatory sign, the informative sign, the carriageway markings, and the traffic lights. So you need to know those, right? So remember, the 80 is inside a circle, and the circle is a regulatory sign. So your speed is automatically being regulated there, that you should not travel above 80. Okay, but they are suggesting to you, they are informing you that, you know, at this road the general speed limit is 60, but if you should exceed it, don't exceed it above 80. Don't travel above 80. So guys, remember, if you see this sign, it means that your speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. So yes, it's not between 60 and 80, it is just 80 kilometers per hour. Okay, so that's it guys. I hope this one was very helpful, and I hope it was very helpful to a lot of people, because a lot of people do get confused on this, and I just want to help them. So this is me, Mr. Pauline, helping you with VID most tricky questions. Now in our next video, we're going to be looking at something that will get a lot of people get confused, so I hope you enjoy it. So thank you so much. Stay tuned for that one. See you in the next video. Goodbye.